Recently, legislation has gone into effect enforcing the ban on cars parking on the apron of a sidewalk in Westwood communities. This move decreases the amount of cars on the street in the name of safety, but means less parking for Westwood residents. We asked UCLA students what they thought about enforcing the ban on apron parking.
I haven't heard any of the points for it, but it sucks, according to everyone who lives here, that they don't see any reason for it, and it's just going to make a lot of people not be able to park here.
I think they should let people park in the driveway if they want, seeing the car half out, because there's not enough parking.
Whoever is doing the decision making to remove it needs to be cognizant of the fact that people park on the aprons not because they like to. People don't triple park because that's their preferred, no, why would you do that unless you had nowhere else to park, and so it's a stupid policy in my opinion.
So I don't like it. It just screws everyone over, and it's like there's no point. They already give out enough parking tickets, so it's like, why screw us over anymore? But whatever.
Personally, I think it would be wrong if they took away this apron parking due to the fact there's no parking here. There's too many red spaces, so we're paying tickets all the time. And I have no money. I don't know where I'm going to pay the tickets, so it's a bad idea.
I think it's a horrible idea just because so many people live here and there's already not enough parking. That I think it'll make the situation just a lot worse.
Do you think there are any benefits to the ban regarding safety or otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it gets a little crowded if both sides have apron parking on it, but it takes like 5 seconds to let someone go by and then for you to get up. I mean,
Yeah, it'll probably clean the place up, like it'll look better and stuff. Maybe safer, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't really care about that. I think people can just walk around the cars. I think it's really not that big a deal.
People driving up the streets presumably are driving because they live in the area and they need to park somewhere. If you ban apron parking, there will be a lot more people driving, just circling around looking for parking, which is the more danger to pedestrians.
And there's always been room to walk in between the cars, and it's not a problem to walk closer to a car than to not have a place to put yours at all. So
The only people I think that would benefit is old people, but I mean there's not many of those around here. None of us really care what the sidewalk looks like anyways. If there's a car you have to walk around, it's not that big of a deal. So I don't know. Anyone who complains, it's like when you balance it out, there's just not that much. It's not benefiting that much. I mean, there's already, if you want to redo the entire sidewalk, then maybe it would do something, but nobody really cares.
Do you have any suggestions for alternate parking?
No, there's not around here. The city needs to come up with something. That's what I think.
Not that I know of for free anyways. I mean, they could pay, I guess, to park in the school lots or whatever, but there probably wouldn't be enough room if they took away apron parking.
I think they're going to try and find places on the street and probably park a lot more illegally, put their blinkers on the red zone, things like that. And then it's just harder for people who don't even have a place to pull in. They won't be able to park at all, so.
I have no idea what they're going to do. I don't drive my car because I'm afraid to lose my parking space, And so people who are currently parking in apron parking, I have no idea where they're going to go. Maybe they're going to have to park all the way down in West LA and get tickets down there. It'll just increase the suffering of a lot of people. It's not like a small proportion of people who park under the aprons. It's a lot of people who park.